Hello, everybody. Lauren with FDC Emergency Services out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. We're here with Battalion 180 at the West Central Fire District. We're going to do a quick walk around of this vehicle, show you all the different features that they got going on with this. Went in service about a week and a half ago or so. They still got a few things they need to dial in before it's officially in service. But let's check this thing out. So it's got a full blueprint Soundoff signal system. We'll go ahead and go through the different slide switches here in a second, but up here we got 3 radios. 2 are their main operating radios, and then this third one is going to be their direct channel. Firefighter goes into a very large building like Walmart and can't get out on the 800 megahertz system. That battalion chief outside running command can be on that direct channel and be able to communicate with that firefighter inside if they switch over. But this one is always on that direct channel and he'll never miss that traffic. So I got cup holders. I got an MDT, going to be a Microsoft Surface Pro. And then back here you got 2 different APX 6000, 7000 radio chargers along with the nice center console here from Havis. Up above we got a stick light, so they can go with white or red, depending on what mood they're in. We're just really nice setup here. So let's go ahead and run through all the slide switches. Slide switch 1 for FDC, this is our standard. It's going to be cruise to the front with flashing to the rear in a slow pattern. Consider this a park pattern that you probably would use on the side of a not so busy highway road, but it's showing your cruise to the front on all these, and I apologize, sometimes the camera doesn't pick these up very well, but to the rear we're going to go ahead and flash those tail lights. We're flashing the bumpers and then the 6 mpower stick up on top there. Graphics were done by FDC Graphics, Vinyl Division. Josiah took care of this. He did a great job with the black reflective and the gold turn on the West Central shield there. We'll go ahead and hit slide switch 2. Slide switch 2 is going to engage everything to the front. So we're still in a park pattern. We'll be slow. Flashing red over cruise. This truck does have a park interlock. So when we go to slide switch 3 for response mode, when that battalion chief puts this vehicle in park, it's going to automatically drop back down to slide switch 2. If he wants to override that, he can put it back in slide switch 3, but we do not recommend that. Right here we have our response mode. We've added the white into the flash patterns now. Headlight flashers are going, flashing the high beams. Got your running boards going. It's just a really nice vehicle. It turned out very, very well. All right, we'll go ahead and shut down slide switch 3, and then we'll show you some of the other functions with the siren. We have an arrow stick that will allow us to do left, right, or split. Then we have left scene, front scene, right scene. Let's go check those out. The arrow stick's pretty impressive, but we got white all the way to the rear. We have our arrow stick on the light bar, white on those SL runners down below. And then we have our arrow stick up high. I'm going to do a really good job of directing traffic. We do have a cruise mode on this thing where we can go to just all red, but we'll skip that one for now. And we're going to go to the command mode. This battalion chief in the county that it runs in, they use green to signify that they are command. So that first incident commander that gets there, they will have a green light on their vehicle, so that way they can signify that they are in charge of the incident. This truck just has it on kind of all four corners, 2 on that rear cap, and then you have 2 up in that front grille. Okay, last and final here, we'll go ahead and shut this down, and then I'll show you some of the other features of this vehicle. It does have a dash cam up there. It's a little Garmin, and the cool thing about that is they can unplug that camera. It's got a magnet on it, and then they can go put it somewhere on the hood, on the roof, to be able to record the scene. We got a Kussmaul plug there we installed. This side compartment I don't believe is completely done, but they do have a 4 gas meter, thermal imager charging, and then a Knox box. I'm sure more will go in that cabinet as time goes on. We'll go ahead and check out the rear of this vehicle last. This side compartment's not finished. They do not have anything in it as of right now. In the rear, we have a Havis underseat storage unit. So what that is, we store all of our electronics. Everything goes in this console. That way we can keep the front console nice and clean and be able to put all those radios, everything in the back. Coming around to the rear, the cap and the slide out on this unit were not provided by FDC. So the decked slide out and the Leer cap were provided by a different vendor. Pretty sweet unit though. All right guys, so that's Battalion 180. Gonna be running out of Allen County, Indiana, just outside of Fort Wayne. They soon will be part of the Allen County Fire and EMS Fire District here in 2027, the first of the year. They'll be running 5 or 6 battalions throughout the county. If you have any questions, want to know some more about FDC emergency services and what different things we can offer, give us a shout, drop us a comment in this video, hit up our Facebook, make sure you like us, follow us. That way you can see some of the work that we're turning out here. And if you're ever interested in receiving some sort of quote or just want to talk about different future capital improvements with battalion vehicles, fire trucks, ambulances, anything like that, we can handle that. Also, Josiah on the vinyl side takes care of all this reflective. He does a knockout job on all this stuff. Straight lines, all very high quality vinyl. Really turns out good. All right, that's going to be the end of our walk around here. Thank you guys for your time. If you made it all the way to the end, and have a great day.